Can you really meet the deadline at this pace? If it doesn't look like you'll finish on time, we might need to rethink keeping this contract.
Then let's call for a full withdrawal.
What?
You're the one who suggested stopping, after all.
It's going to be a busy afternoon. Make sure to take a proper break. My name is Keiichi Sato. I work as a site supervisor at Tokimeki Construction.
Hey, how can you just sit there having lunch like it's no big deal?
Joto. He's Go Joto from Doyomeki Real Estate. We were classmates back in school. He's also the client who asked us to build an apartment.
You're still working in places surrounded by nature, huh? How can you even eat in a place with bugs?
Do you need something?
I came to check how the work's progressing. But still, can you really meet the deadline at this pace? If it doesn't look like you'll finish on time, we might need to rethink keeping this contract.
I already explained before. It's fine.
What's going on here?
Yui-san.
Are you the newly appointed CEO?
Yes, I'm Rindo.
I've heard your construction techniques are top tier in the industry, but you haven't even finished the framework yet.
We already explained beforehand how the schedule would go, didn't we? You agreed to it back then, didn't you, Joto?
The situation has changed. The client is getting anxious about whether it'll be done on time. Honestly, we'd prefer if it were finished and ready as soon as possible.
So you can't trust our work. So you're interrupting our team's important break just to rush them.
That's a bit of an exaggeration. But still, if there's an issue, you can feel free to pull out. We'll just hire another contractor.
Understood. Then, let's withdraw everyone.
What?
You're the one who called it off.
Are you sure? About withdrawing?
Of course not. If you agree to take it on, you need to follow through.
And so you don't trust our work.
I didn't say it like that. Besides, quitting mid-project like this is irresponsible.
Irresponsible?
Well, isn't it? We're paying you to do this. This is a job. You've got to see it through to the end.
Then I'd like you to trust our company. We explained the timeline and process to you, and we've been working within that time frame.
Well, that's true, but...
And yet, you can't trust our work. You're the one who said to pull out, right?
Well, I mean, it was just a figure of speech.
Isn't that statement itself what's irresponsible?
I have no comeback.
As expected from you, Yui. You've got the best debating skills in the company. You really earn your way up in sales.
Are you sure about this? That you're okay losing our contract?
No problem at all. We have other clients waiting for orders.
All right, fine. If that's how it is, we'll terminate the contract. And we'll only pay for the work completed so far.
That's perfectly fine. I'll bring you the invoice later.
And so, Doyomeki Real Estate canceled their request, and we withdrew from the site.
I never thought it would come to this. What's wrong, Joto? Daido-san, actually... You ordered them to stop, fearing the delay? I'm sorry. What made you think you could do that without consulting me? It was a thoughtless decision. That company is known for its unique technology, speed, and pricing. They were a valuable partner we should have kept. I'm really sorry. Well, still, there's no use regretting what's done already. Huh? The question now is how we move forward. Joto, go negotiate to this company after lunch.
Todoroki Construction?
If it works out, we might be able to recover.
That afternoon. Huh?
Isn't that...
Fancy meeting you here.
We're just on our way to the next site.
What a coincidence. We just signed a deal with a new contractor.
A company that can meet your deadline?
Yeah. Todoroki Construction was happy to take it on.
Todoroki Construction?
I never thought you'd go with them.
You must be kicking yourselves right now. After all, Todoroki is known for the lowest prices in the industry. And they're all about quick turnaround times. They're direct competition for your company, Tokimeki Construction.
We're not just about being cheap, you know.
It's just that we offer relatively low costs for the tech we provide.
Same difference. Either way, that's the way you run your business. I get why you'd feel uneasy about Todoroki Construction.
Johto, are you absolutely sure about this?
About what?
You did your research on Todoroki Construction before hiring them, right?
Huh? Of course I did.
Are you sure?
Even you're doubting me? What's this about?
Answer me. What kind of company is Todoroki Construction? You placed your order fully understanding who they are, didn't you? That's what you're saying, right?
Of course. We did our research before choosing a contractor.
Is that so? Then there's nothing more for us to say. Let's go, Keiichi.
I really hope this doesn't turn into a disaster.
They seem confident in their decision. It's not really our place to say anything.
Still, it's a little concerning, as long as their clients don't suffer from it. Our concerns turned out to be right on the mark.
Oh, we've been expecting you.
This is Megumi Kinugasa from Todoroki Construction.
Nice to meet you. I'm Matoba. I commissioned this apartment complex. We're just wrapping up the final touches. Oh, that's a relief to hear. Looks like we'll make the deadline after all.
Ooh, what a Huh? Sato? What are you doing here?
We just started working on the apartment complex, right in front of this one.
Right in front of here?
Our company took on a new project. It's a condominium.
What? That place is way bigger than ours.
We'll be setting up scaffolding soon. Sorry for any noise we'll be causing. Thanks for understanding.
Just don't cut it so close to the deadline again and make your clients nervous.
Appreciate your concern. 1 month later.
It's finished faster than I expected. As expected from Todoroki Construction, they finish ahead of schedule. Let's check it out. What the heck is this giant tree? Care to explain this, Johto-kun? The client specifically requested ornamental plants and flowers for the garden, didn't they? This doesn't make any sense. I was clear in my order to Todoroki Construction.
Is something wrong?
We were just passing by and heard someone shouting.
No, it's nothing. More importantly, what are you going to do about this? The client is expecting the building to be handed over today. Are you really planning to present a garden with a giant tree like this?
This is... well, it's certainly bold.
This looks quite different from the initial plans we heard about.
Wait a minute. Let me call and check right now.
Hello?
Kinugasa-san? What's with this giant tree?
It's a fine ornamental tree, isn't it?
We asked for shrubs, not full-blown trees. This is a full-on tree. And there aren't even any flowers.
Hold on, Johto-san. You didn't specify any of that in the documents, did you?
What?
Now that you mention it, the documents we received only said garden without any specific details or design.
What?
We made sure to ask and confirm the garden concept ourselves.
Without a detailed proposal, you can't blame us for this.
No way.
We fulfilled the request properly. If you want it fixed, you'll need to sign a new contract.
You could have just asked about it yourselves. Tokimeki Construction came to us for details.
Comparing us doesn't make sense.
Exactly. Todoroki Construction and we operate on completely different principles. Complaining to them isn't fair.
What was that? It's up to the construction company to execute the work. Conducting proper discussions before starting is a basic expectation.
Unbelievable.
So, you really didn't do your research, huh?
What are you getting at?
Todoroki Construction takes on jobs with their cheap and fast motto. but their work is strictly mechanical.
They only follow what they're told. Without detailed plans, the results won't match expectations. Of course, the final product would differ from what you imagined. They prioritize speed and deadlines above all else.
You've got to be kidding. Nobody told me that was the deal. Johto, you didn't bother to research them before hiring them? Well, I mean, you're the one who told me to go with them, Daido-san. I only told you to handle the negotiations. Researching was your job.
No way. This is like watching a game of semantics.
Both of you are way too irresponsible.
You guys knew all this, didn't you? Then why didn't you warn me back then? We ran into each other in front of Todoroki Construction.
I asked you, didn't I? Whether you properly researched the company you were hiring.
I asked you too. You said you'd done your research, didn't you?
Well, I just skimmed through their website.
And you call that research? Seriously?
How was I supposed to know this would happen?
That's exactly what being irresponsible means.
You never know what could happen. That's why you need to thoroughly research companies you're hiring for the first time.
Doesn't Doyomeki Realty teach you things like that?
Well, I'm pretty sure we covered it during training. I don't remember anyone telling me that.
We noticed how sloppy your request documents were. We pay close attention to every detail because we want the people living there to truly enjoy their new home. But sadly, that's not normal.
The root cause this time is Doyomeki Realty's careless proposal. The responsibility lies with you.
What are you gonna do, Johto? We're meeting the client this afternoon. Relax, please. Luckily, thanks to Todoroki Construction's speed, we still have a month before the deadline. If we reassign just the garden work, we can still make the deadline.
If you go that route, even Todoroki Construction, known for their speed, will take at least 2 months to finish.
2 months? That's bad. The tenants are supposed to start moving in next month. If we miss that, we'll be hit with breach of contract claims and massive compensation fees. Please, Sato. We're old classmates, aren't we? Can't you help us out somehow?
Huh?
That's it. Your company's unique technology allows for quick construction and repairs anywhere, doesn't it? Given the structure of this complex, removing that tree and planting something else would be nearly impossible. But with your technology, you could do it, right?
True. With our technology, it's probably doable.
Then?
But we'll have to decline.
What? Why?
As I said before, we're focused on the apartment complex right in front of us. That project won't be done for at least another year.
And we have other clients waiting. Even just for a meeting, we're booked until next year. If we were to start construction, it'd have to wait until the year after next.
You're that in demand? Tokimeki Construction.
And during consultations, we use 3D designs to show clients a realistic idea of the final product. We confirm everything from materials to design and fine details. And overseeing all of that is Sato-san, our site supervisor.
Sato turned out to be such a capable guy?
It's all thanks to my seniors who never gave up on training me. When I joined, I was so nervous all the time. But now, I'm the one giving instructions to everyone. Tokimeki Construction helped me grow not just as a worker, but as a person.
Back in school, I was the one everyone trusted way more. I can't believe Sato has earned this much trust.
That thoroughness has earned us our clients' trust and brought in a lot of work.
So that's why our sales team had such a hard time closing deals?
When I got a request from you, Johto, I was honestly really happy. I thought maybe the class favorite had finally recognized my work. But I guess I was wrong. You didn't care about our expertise. You just wanted anyone who could deliver fast. Isn't that right?
No, that's not it. I was wrong. I'm sorry. So please, I'm begging you. Look, I'm asking you to help us. I'm asking as well. Isn't there anything you can do? We'll pay whatever it takes.
It's not about the money.
That's right. We always work carefully and make sure to meet deadlines. But you're the ones who didn't trust us to do our job.
And if you pull something like that again midway, it'll just cause trouble. More importantly, it's disrespectful to our clients who value and are willing to wait for our work.
If you want to make a request, you'll need to wait your turn.
That can't be.
Even my last hope is no good?
That's exactly it.
The clients who trust us with our work are what matters most to us.
If only I hadn't messed up back then. What are we supposed to do now?
In the end, Doyomeki Real Estate failed to complete the apartment complex by the deadline. They were hit with penalties and compensation claims, and they ended up with nearly 1 billion yen in debt.
This is what they mean when they say you reap what you sow.
From now on, I'll take responsibility for my work. So please, just let this nightmare end. The two of them lost the ability to land big projects like before. Feeling unwelcome in the company, they eventually resigned on their own. Now they're stuck doing temp jobs, struggling to pay off their debt. But they've got a long way to go before they're in the clear. Meanwhile, as for us, that apartment complex? It's so popular now, there's a wait list to move in.
Seeing people happy and smiling like that is really wonderful.
Someday, I'd like to build a warm, happy family like that too.
Oh, what a coincidence. Me too. I like people who take responsibility for their work. How about you?
Same here.
I see. In that case, we might be a pretty good match.
Huh? Yui's words completely threw me off.